Ah, Noblestead, the town where every day is yesterday. Yes, some may say that theirs is a community stuck in the past. But one man's dark ages is another man's time-honored tradition. And what are traditions, if not things we're still doing? Oh, it really makes you think.
Students are reminded to have the time of their lives. Stupid questions will make you look stupid. Taking students for night school. The timetable has now been published. Schedule your lives accordingly. You students should make a good first impression. No pressure. To the students with the faulty class. Your problem is being discussed.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. Greetings, and welcome to the show. We all have our passion projects, don't we? Our dreams, our hobbies, our oddly job-like hobbies and odd jobbies. Personally, I moonlight as a writer of mysteries. Up next, I'll be taking you to a black and white world of mystery and intrigue. The much-anticipated return of Inspector Blanbury in Pinch Puddings and Just Desserts.
Broken equipment, ruining class. That's broken equipment, ruining class. Thank you. Students are reminded to set reminders. Staff are reminded to care about students. Intruders on campus, you know what to do. Staff are reminded that dogs don't eat homework.
It was a summery kind of summer, and Blanbury had scarcely caught his breath, fresh after outsmarting the smuggly cat burglar, when an invitation to tea dove inauspiciously through his letterbox. Such are the demands on a world-class detective and conversationalist. No rest for a world-class detective and conversationalist. Arriving at Flackley House, our inspector was met with two familiar smells. One promised scones, the other, calamity.
Doctor, return to the hospital. Thank you. Students are reminded that some grades are personal. questions. Your food is cold because the oven wasn't on.
And so to tea, where the sandwiches came and went without the intervention of evil, though Blambury feared the host had been a little overzealous with the cucumber, when, quite of a sudden, the lights went out.
Oh, sorry, I'm always doing that.
The light came up, and Blambury began to doubt himself. Perhaps what he felt was nothing but a herring of lead. Alas.
The trifle! The trifle! They've stolen the trifle!
Janitor to maintain lectern. Thank you. Students are reminded that this is the fun part. It's almost the end of the academic year, in case you hadn't noticed. Intruders on campus. You know what to do. The summer is a good time to relax and prepare for next year. The end of year results have been released. Luck won't help you now. Enjoy your summer. I know I will.
Waiter! Waiter!
Oh, the service here is terrible. You could go out. Or you could stay in. With a bowl of hog logs. You've tried fine dining, but this is swine dining. Only Hoglog cereal combines 4 types of wheat with a salty crunch of crispy pork skin.
Welcome to the start of a new year. I'll be your host. Hello. Welcome, new students. We're more afraid of you than you are of us. Students are reminded to find themselves. There's a fly in here.
We interrupt our mystery for the news. Hogsport Lighthouse gone missing. Student strikes cause university closure. And mayor threatens to triple taxes. Lovely. Now that's done, we can return to the matter at hand. Will Inspector Blanbury crack the case? Wouldn't you like to know?
Frequently asked questions. No, your chicken should not be pink. Campus intruders, please not come in. announcement, hitting the box, doesn't mean what you think it means.
But who would do such a thing? Who would stoop to the lowly heights populated only by reprobates and trifle thieves?
To the kitchen.
Indeed, the trifle was gone without so much as a trace. However, in its place was a single white glove.
Why, a glove? The fiend must have removed it in the excitement. What good is a glove, dear Blanbury? A glove is no pudding. Ah, but it may yet lead us to pudding. Fetch the hogs.
Frequently asked questions. No, you can't have an extension. Talking on campus. Thank you. Students should pretend that they're listening.
They followed the jolly hounds through the grounds, the crunch of the gravel building to a crescendo of narrative tension, and then to grass and sight of the lake and the old willow, where, sitting against the weeping tree, they found the gloveless culprit. None other than Foggleton, the butler.
Oh, Foggleton, how could you? I'm fired, aren't I? I should think so, yes.
Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no. students are reminded that there's no such thing as free time. If you hear this, please drink some water. Thank you. We're approaching the end of the academic year. Try not to worry.
Ha! As they say, the butler did it. It just goes to show you never can trust the help. Well, that's another masterpiece in the collection. But how do I do it? Really, it's a deliciously delicate balance of extreme and profound humility. Join me again tomorrow for more criminally underrated radio. Ta-ta!
The summer is a good time to relax and prepare for next year. The academic year is over. Students must vacate the campus. Welcome, new students. We're more afraid of you than you are of us. It's not your year, it's just another year. The yearly results are in. Not bad, I suppose. Education is non-refundable. it's not on your CV, it didn't happen. Not to me. Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no. Research project complete. Aren't you clever? Students are reminded that I'm not your mum.
Whether you're just getting up or just getting in, it's sure to be difficult. I'm Felicity Bell-Bottoms, and you're listening to Campus Radio, where we try and make whatever you're doing a little bit easier and a little bit noisier.
Hard work may or may not pay off. tuition is non-refundable.
Student protests continued to rage in the music college at Mitten today. Asked for their thoughts, feelings, or demands, one student had this to say. I don't know really. Someone told me we're waiting to see an enormous bassoon. Is that not right? More on that curious bassoon later in the show.
Congratulations. Research project complete. Tuition fees are expensive, and education is priceless. Announcement. Hitting the box doesn't mean what you think it means.
It's time for a review of the most popular cartoon on campus. Yes, that's right, the Bureaucrats. This week, I'm reviewing the Bureaucrats. Yesterday, Mittens, the cat, found an outrageously obscure bylaw just in time to delay a civil case another 10 weeks. Now, I don't understand the justice system at all, but I do understand drama, and those cats have it. 5 cat paws out of a possible 5.
intruders on campus. You know what to do. Congratulations. Research project complete. We are approaching the end of the academic year. Try not to worry. The academic year is over. Students must vacate the campus. The summer break would be a convenient time for construction. The end of year results have been released. Luck won't help you now.
Oh, I don't know. Where do I start? I've been feeling a bit lost, you know.
Orb.
I could really do with a sense of purpose.
Foundation.
Who needs purpose when you've got the orb?
Announcement. The campus just got bigger, not necessarily better. Bell-bottoms are reminded that you came here on purpose. To be inspirational.
Remarkably, we actually have a follow-up on the story of the enormous bassoon. It seems as though the crowd have got their hands on an inflatable and, indeed, enormous bassoon. I'm a little lost for words, if I'm perfectly honest with you listeners. Was this planned all along, or was it sourced after our segment aired? Just so many questions. They'll have to wait, I suppose. Until next time, I've been Felicity Bell-bottoms, speechless on Campus Radio.
Frequently asked questions. No, I've not seen your frog. Not come in. We've just completed a research project. Well done. If it's not on your CV, it didn't happen. Not to me. sorry for the litter that you... Oh, sorry, that's mine. Intruders on campus. Oh no. Congratulations. Research project complete.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. Welcome to 2 Point Radio, where it's a great day. Why? Because I, Sir Nigel Bickleworth, am talking into a microphone. Can you feel it? Can you hear me? Is this thing on? Really, Dennis, if this is off again, I'm going to come in there and dunk you like a biscuit. We'll check that I'm on the air and be back with more sumptuous soundwave salaciousness after this.
Staff are reminded to care about students. University gives you a bright future and clouds it with debt. Intruders on campus. You know what to do. approaching. It's too late to start trying. Starting soon. Was there anything we wanted to do?
Why is it that the youth of today believe they can churn out a radio show from the comfort of their toilet seats? The gall! In my day, one had to work for years making sandwiches and polishing the communication tower before they even let you touch a microphone. There's more to radio than ability, charm, and technological literacy. Eager little autodidacts, the lot of them.
The academic year is now over. The yearly results are in. Wow, didn't we do well? Congratulations! Research project complete. Timetable has now been published. Schedule your lives accordingly. Welcome, new students. We're more afraid of you than you are of us.
My darling, albeit slack-jawed nephew Kevin ushered me through cyberspace and into the world of video games. Yes, I played the latest entry in the popular Meat Wizard franchise for Sir Nigel reviews. I was lost, I was cold, I was scared. The controller was sticky and the subject matter obscene. While I'm unsurprised that it appeals to the desensitized youth of today, I'll tell you what I told that chap in the deli. No one needs that much ham. One magical gem out of a possible 5.
No unauthorized talking on campus. Thank you. Congratulations. Research project complete. Unattended sandwiches will be eaten by me. Campus intruders, please not come in.
Hey guys, hear me out. What if we went back to school?
It started as a class reunion and ended with them back in class.
That's crazy! Hey, I'm climbing on a statue. Everybody, get in the shed! I can't revise anymore. My knees hurt.
Roderick Cushion is varsity freshman in Immature Students.
Students are reminded to set reminders. Research project complete. Aren't you clever? This is a test announcement, not a real announcement. students are reminded to find themselves.
To the news and the controversy surrounding Education Minister Tarquin Foxbridge, who allegedly blew his nose on official government documents. Stories like this are scandalous. It's perfectly clear to me that a group of students have fabricated the images somehow, and yet this poor minister faces all manner of backlash and public murmurings. And why? Because he was photographed doing something? I know a witch hunt when I see one.
We've just completed a research project. Well done. Frequently asked questions. Yes, we are testing you. Campus intruders, please not come in.
It tends to be a one-way affair, this relationship of ours, and that's how it should be. What do you know about radio, after all? Almost nothing, I'd imagine. Still, it's time for that rare occasion where we put you, the listener, at the center of things. I am the aunt to ease your agony, the balm to abate what bites you, the A to all your cues. I am listening. Oh, and we're out of time. We'll get to your problems after this, all right? All right.
Plagiarism is not a belief system. It's almost the end of the academic year, in case you hadn't noticed. Summer break would be a convenient time for construction. students must vacate the campus. The end of year results have been released. Luck won't help you now. Doctor, return to the hospital. Thank you.
It's time for Agony Answers with me, Sir Nigel Bickleworth. This week's problem is from student Felony Bogdropper, who writes, I've got loads of work but can't concentrate with all the noise in my flat. Well, Felony, I advise that you try a change of scenery. Work in the study, write in the billiard room, mill about in the converted mill, why, read in the scullery. Your home is your castle. Utilize all of its many, many nooks and crannies. That's what got me through the hard times.
Welcome to the start of a new year. I'll be your host. Hello. Students should check in before trying to learn. Frequently asked questions. No, you can't have an extension. Administrator is reminded to stay hydrated. questions will make you look stupid.
Do you like what you hear? Of course you do. So why not call in and let our producers know? Recent research suggests that over 97% of our listeners are incidental. That is, hearing by accident rather than intent. Collateral Johnnies, if you will. Nevertheless, I have faith that each radio segment, like a juicy needle in a haystack of filth, is found by someone, somewhere. Well done to you, today's deliberate listener.
Intruders on campus. You know what to do. Students are reminded to be in 2 places at once. Skills are non-transferable. The campus has opened a new building. Good for us. students should pretend that they're listening. Intruders on campus. Oh no.
This is Campus Radio, and I'm your host, Felicity Bellbottoms. Speculation continues to build over that smell in the lecture theatre. But what should you believe? Did someone really stuff a block of cheddar under one of the seats? Or is it haunted? The answer may surprise you.
Visitors should be checked in and then removed immediately. Tuition fees may be spent on administrative bonuses. The more you revise, the longer you've been revising. End of year is approaching. It's too late to start trying. The summer is a good time to relax and prepare for next year.
time for a book review. Over to Maggie, who's been reading the memoirs of 2 Point Radio's longest tenured DJ. This week, I've been reading A Life on the Waves by Ricky Hawthorne. Oh, so good. Really, really good. Because I didn't know before, actually, that he spent so much time at sea. Or, well, near any water, really, and that's just super interesting.
The end of year results have been released. Luck won't help you now. Announcement. The timetable is now live. Welcome, new students. We're more afraid of you than you are of us. Intruders on campus. You know what to do. If you don't know where your class is it really worth going?
The renovation of a library might sound like a good thing, but here's Hugh to tell us why it's actually quite sad.
Here in Smogley, students have been looking forward to the renovation of the old campus library. The carpet is plush and the study areas are dressed with kettles and beanbags. The library is alive and bustling, but the old bookcases are left on the outside, looking in. Yes, 3 old bookcases stand on the lawn outside the library, a monument to a past that's now over. Spare a thought for them as you enjoy a sleek, frictionless library experience.
The campus is expanding, even more than usual. Students are reminded to have the time of their lives. Students are reminded that there's no such thing as free time.
You want to make stacks of easy cash, but reading about stocks is really boring. Invest in Bungle Coin. It's like other fictional cryptocurrency, but with 40% less saturated fat.
Students are asked not to ask questions. Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no. Students are reminded that this is the fun part. Frequently asked questions. No, I will not be your friend.
And there we have it. It's being reported that that smell in the lecture theatre was, indeed, a large piece of cheese. We're hearing that a member of the janitorial staff was seen retrieving the putrid wedge in a hazmat suit, though this particular source has been known to exaggerate. We can only hope the smell dissipates and our community can breathe deeply and cheeselessly once again.
Students are reminded that some grades are personal. change your passwords. Sorry. Frequently asked questions. Your food is cold because the oven wasn't on. Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no. End of year is approaching. It's too late to start trying. The summer break would be a convenient time for construction. The end of year results have been released. Luck won't help you now. The academic year is over. Students must vacate the campus. Welcome, new students. We're more afraid of you than you are of us. The academic year is starting. I hope you have a pencil. Staff are reminded that dogs don't eat homework.
hope you've taken your medication because it's time for the Harrison Wolf Show here on 2 Point Radio. And it's gonna be a wild ride. It's me, Harrison Wolf, the voice of freedom screaming into a thankless night. It's gonna be a huge show today, so I'm gonna eat a big old sandwich. Let's power up and power on.
If you hear this, please drink some water. Thank you. Maintenance announcement. Plants need water, remember? Campus intruders, please not come in. Students are reminded that this is the fun part.
Did you see that Bungle launched another rocket into space the other day? I'm sure they'll tell you that it's important work, but what I want to know is why don't they try something a little funkier? I mean, how many times do we have to do the same old bunch of astronaut things? Why not send up a load of sandwiches? Or a robot? Or that angry badger that lives in my garden? Because it doesn't fit with their agenda. That's why.
Frequently asked questions. Yes, we are testing you. Frequently asked questions. No, I've not seen your frog. Students are reminded that there's no such thing as free time.
I've forgotten what this segment was going to be about. Do you ever just forget what you were going to say? Thoughts are like frogs, and sometimes they just hop away, but they know what they're doing. If I still knew, we'd never have had this moment. It feels right. Oh, yeah, I remember now. Here's a song.
Education is non-refundable. Campus intruders, please not come in. Staff are reminded to be inspirational.
New to the Cromley student range, unfoldable pizza. It'll fill you up without filling up your cupboards.
Oh yeah.
Cromley's unfoldable pizza. It's a fraction the size of your average frozen pizza.
Whoa.
And when it's unfolded, well, you've got yourself a whole pizza. Just like Mama used to make.
Frequently asked questions. No, you can't have an extension. asked questions. No, I will not be your friend. It's almost the end of the academic year, in case you hadn't noticed. Enjoy your summer. I know I will. Summer break would be a convenient time for construction. It's not your year, it's just another year. The end of year results have been released. Luck won't help you now.
Harrison Wolf bringing you unfiltered content on 2 Point Radio. I don't have an editor on my show. Why? Because editors can change what you say. They can make me say, "Hey everyone, come to my house and take my petunias." But I'd never say that outside of this specific example. It's gotta be natural, man. Give me juice with the pulp and give me cheese with the wax on. This is Radio Au Natural. It's al fresco. It's al dente. Oh yeah.
Students should check in before trying to learn. Warning, stupid questions will make you look stupid. University gives you a bright future and clouds it with debt.
was watching some of that cheesy Gubbins show the other day. You know, the cheesy goblins? Man, was I confused. What's their deal? Do they grow the Gubbins? Are they trying to find them or mine them or something? I tell you, kids must be pretty smart these days to follow such a complex show. Tip of the hat to any kids listening along.
Tuition fees are expensive, and education is priceless. Visitors should be checked in and then removed immediately. Students are asked not to ask questions. The more you revise, the longer you've been revising.
Some expressions are more than a little strange, like getting up on the wrong side of the bed. What are you talking about? If you're having a lousy day, there's no need to vilify half of your mattress, my man. Jeez, just have a bagel or something. There's enough negativity in the world.
Tuition fees may be spent on administrative bonuses. Intruders on campus, oh no. No unauthorized talking on campus. Thank you.
It's the end of today's show. But don't worry, every ending is the opportunity for you to, go and do something else. When life flushes a toilet, it starts showing a cool movie at that theater downtown. So have a good one, my friends. See you next time.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. If you don't know where your class is it really worth going? End of year is approaching. It's too late to start trying. year results published now. It's not your year, it's just another year. Students should check in before trying to learn. Students are reminded to have the time of their lives. If you hear this, please drink some water. Thank you.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth. Cheers, cheers! On 2 Point Radio, salutations and congratulations on your exquisite taste. You're tuning in for the peak of sophistication on our county's airwaves, Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. But of course, you already knew that.
Intruders on campus. You know what to do. Students are reminded to find themselves. Skills are non-transferable. Frequently asked questions. No, your chicken should not be pink.
It's time for Sir Nigel Reviews. And thanks to the enlightening intervention of our wonderful producers, you, the audience, have chosen the object of our desires this week. The public's collective wisdom has entrusted me with hog logs. I'm told a popular choice of breakfast cereal. Let's get this over with, shall we? Interesting. Interesting. It almost tastes like pork scratchings. Ooh!
Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no. Students are reminded that you came here on purpose. Unattended sandwiches will be eaten by me.
Apologies for the abrupt end to our last segment. I've had a quick rinse and can commence with our review. The border of sweet and savoury is, for some perverse reason, the fashion in fine dining circles, so I suppose it only makes sense that this would trickle down in some form to the food of the layperson. Congratulations to you, the common people, for joining in on this most foul of fads.
Plagiarism is not a belief system. but some grades are personal. If it's not on your CV, it didn't happen. Not to me.
At Jumbo, we know it's our employees that are the big deal. That's why they get the Jumbo treatment. Mobile stationery, toilet substitute, sip of milk, leg rooms, dental surgeries, additional headrest, and our famous data system analysis training program system. Or FDAP-STAPS. I'm Jumbo McNally, and I wish I worked here.
We're approaching the end of the academic year. Try not to worry. The academic year is starting soon. Was there anything you wanted to do? The academic year is over. Students must vacate the campus. Welcome, new students. We're more afraid of you than you are of us. The timetable has now been published. Schedule your lives accordingly. End of year results published. Now. Campus intruders, please not come in. hospital. Thank you. Students are reminded that I'm not your mum.
Nigel Bickleworth, your friend over the frequencies. I tried to get this next song pulled from the station, but alas, what can one do? Well, I can play it with the disclaimer that you shouldn't enjoy it, and you won't enjoy it. You are some musical tripe, only on 2 Point Radio.
Students are reminded to be in 2 places at once. Students are reminded to set reminders. A test announcement, not a real announcement. The campus has opened a new building. Good for us.
It's time to spill the tea with Nigel B. Nigel B? Who wrote that? Who wrote it? Have them fired, all right? Today I'm hearing that a production assistant at a certain radio station is getting the sack. Scandalous, I know, but you didn't hear it from me.
Intruders on campus. You know what to do.